Okay guys, I had a viewer that asked me how the truck turned out with the wiring to work the winch on the trailer in one of my videos. Well, this is it right here, okay? And I ran AUG1 wire through the back of the bumper here and down underneath the truck, and I came up, and you can't see it because I tucked it in very good, but it's actually up here on top of the frame. And it runs all the way. You can see the zip ties, the white zip ties. It runs all the way on top of the frame, all the way up, and it follows the frame right here where it goes up underneath the hood, okay? And I brought it up right here. I have on order right now, and I'm waiting for it. It's an inline fuse, and that will be mounted right here where I got that zip tied. This way, if somebody has trouble with their electrical system that I might jump, and I'm going to get to that in a minute, it doesn't hurt my battery or my truck any, okay, to trip the fuse before it does any of that. Now, this works great for the winch. There's plenty of power. The AUG1 wire carries all the juice I need it to carry to run that and to give somebody a jump. Now, saying that, I'll show you what I set up here. I set up a really heavy set of jumper cables, okay, and I put one of these plugs on it. So now I can pop that. I can pull this cap off. Bear with me, I'm trying to do this one-handed. And then you just plug it in. And there it is. Now, this allows me to give somebody a jump without trying to turn around on the interstate or highway. I could just pull up in front of them, back up to their vehicle. There's no cables hanging over my fenders, no cables hanging over my grill, because I don't want to do that to my truck, okay? If they want to jump, that's up to them. They can put it over their grill or over their fender, whichever the circumstances are. When you're done, then you just pull that free, put your cover back on it, put your cover back on this, and I keep these cables in the back of my truck, okay? And it works great. It works good. I tested it. There's a couple more things that I was asked about, and I was going to try to include it in on this. I did a TirePenz review, and this here, I do my tires once a year. When I put my summer tires on, I go ahead and redo the lettering. And what I do is I add, after I get it wet as I'm painting it, I put powdered glass on it, and then I let it set up and dry, and it reflects light, okay? So during the day you got your white lettering like this, and at night it reflects just as bright at night because it's got glass. It's the same thing they do when they paint your lines on the road. They put the paint down and then they sprinkle, crushed glass on top of it, and that's how it reflects at night, so you can see the lines. Okay guys, here's what I was working on, and I'll explain what I did. The white lettering is done with tire paint, okay? They call them TirePenz. And then I mixed powdered glass after I put it on and let it all dry, and now it reflects just like the lines on the road, because that's what they do. They mix glass with the paint. They put the paint down and then they pour glass over it, powdered glass. Well, that's what I did with these. Just look at it reflect. So now when somebody's car headlights hit me from the side, these will glow. And during the day it just looks like white lettering, but at night they'll reflect. I have a video, I think it's still up, I'll have to check, but the process is pretty easy. You take a small wire brush and just gently go over the lettering, and then you wipe it with alcohol, let it dry, and then go ahead and put your TirePenz color on, whether it's white, red, whatever you want to put on it, and then just sprinkled powdered glass. And I ordered the powdered glass online, which anybody can go online and get that. Okay, also I was asked about the lights on my truck, on my running boards. Okay, so I did these lights before I started doing YouTube videos. And I was told that I should have done a video for that, but I wasn't doing it then, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of show you guys what I did and what I used. You can kind of see across the bottom of the truck there and down the side. I used button lights. You can pick them up at any truck stop, or even Walmart sells these. Now, I'm telling you these places, but nobody's paying me for advertisement or anything like that. I'm just trying to tell you guys where you can pick them up, okay? Anyway, I picked them up. They're button lights, and I ran them in a series. And at the running board here, I don't know if I can get down there and show you guys, but I made a plug. I don't know if I can. I made a plug right there inside that tubing, to where if I have to take the running board off, or the front lower air dam, okay, up here, that has a plug too, I can just unplug it, replace broken parts. If I broke my air dam or damaged my running board, I can unplug it, put my lights in the new piece, and just plug it back in. Now, I did it a little different. I didn't just run a bunch of wires to my battery and put switches inside my truck. When I turn the key on my truck and the lights come on, the parking lights come on, those lights come on too, okay? So I did that by going to the breaker box, your fuse box, up underneath the dash. And I put a little jumper cable, or jumper fuse they call them, into my parking lights. And then I ran my lights to that, so it doesn't see any moisture, condensation or corrosion, because it's not getting wet. It's up here. And I didn't have to add a switch inside my truck, because as soon as I turn the key and turn my lights on, those come on with it, because it's under the fuse for parking lights. So it made it a nice, clean installation. Also, I added a onboard compressor right here. It's kind of hard to see. I guess I could get a light to show you, for my airbags, because I put a set of airbags on the back of the truck too. And that's to give me a better ride when I'm, towing or hauling a lot of weight. But this is an onboard air compressor, okay? And I think I might be able to show you the airbags in the back, but before I do that, I want to show you how I did my, let me get that paper out of the way. That is my onboard compressor gauge. The button to engage the power, the compressor. I'm trying to hold this with one hand. It's not working out so well. This button right here, see, lights up, and I puts air in my airbags, and this one here will let the air out. So I can control it as I'm going down the road. I don't have to stop, put air in my, left bag, air in my right bag. I can do it right there inside the truck as I'm driving down the road. Let's get back here and see if I can get a view of the airbags that we added. Right there. Here we go. And they're tucked in there nice, and I mean, these things work great. I mean, I haul a bunch of firewood, and I'm able to jack the back end back up and get a nice comfortable ride when I'm hauling my firewood or my trailer. But if you guys have any more questions about the lights or the lettering on the tires, etc., just leave a message down there, down below, and when I get to it, I'll respond to you guys and help you out the much as I can. Also, I would like if you guys would hit subscribe, like, and share these videos with your friends. I'm trying to get my videos out there to get people to see different things, because I'm doing this, I'm not doing this for me. I'm trying out different things, and I'm doing different things, just like with the trailer and the winch and all that. I'm trying out different products to say, hey, you know what? I had a lot of trouble with this product. The winch gave out on me, etc., which it didn't. But if I started having a lot of trouble with it, I would tell you guys. It's going to save you that money, so you don't make a bad purchase and regret what you bought. Now, if we're talking about this truck, I love this truck, but some people, you know, they like their Fords and Dodge and, you know, Nissan, Toyota. It's just whatever you prefer when you what you like to ride and drive. I've had them all, so this was my last truck that I was going to purchase. So I'm hoping that these videos help you guys. I'm hoping it gets you motivated maybe to do something kind of cool to your vehicle, you know, like the lettering or the lights, you know. Or if you have a truck and you want to set up like a jumper cable like I did out back with, you know, of the bumper with these cables here. And I keep these hung up in the back of my bed of my truck, you know, in case I ever see anybody broke down and need a jump. And it works great with it really does work great with the winch. I mean, it's just drawing straight off the battery and the alternator, so I'm not having any issue with that. I was planning on in the future, because I have a separate battery tray. I have 2 battery trays underneath my hood, and I was thinking about adding a second battery and then running all my accessories, you know, like for the winch, you know, or the jumping, off that second battery. So I always have my drive battery. It's still good, you know what I mean? So I know that will never be drawn down so low I can't start my truck if I'm trying to help somebody. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I hope you like this. I hope this is making a difference in your lives when you watch it. Either you hate it or love it, and I hope you love it, to be honest with you. I'm trying to do a couple different videos will be coming up, but I don't want to spoil it here, but I'm going to say watch for the videos, because I think you're going to like them. Until you see me next time, and I hope you're watching, and I hope you're going to share and like and share this with your friends. You guys have a great day. Bye.